Hello and welcome to this Forex Preview at xm.com. I'm Maria Pachardis, and joining me is Senior Investment Analyst Marios Hadjikyriacos. We'll be discussing upcoming Eurozone PMI data and the potential reaction in the euro. So Marios, when the flash PMI numbers for March come out on Thursday, we'll see just how much the war in Ukraine has affected the Eurozone economy. What do you think about the forecasts from some economists implying that the impact will be small?
Hello, Maria. Well, in a nutshell, I think they're too optimistic. So, just think about it from a business perspective for a second. You might have been a business that was buying some raw materials from Russia or that was selling your products to Russia. No, you can't really do that anymore. So that means, demand for your products may have gone down. Your supply chain is probably in a mess. And, just with energy prices going higher, ultimately that means the consumer has less money to spend on your own products, so you could take a hit on demand. And just overall, you would expect to see a big sort of psychological impact on businesses just from the uncertainty of the war. So when I look at the forecasts, I see economists expecting only a minor slowdown in economic activity. That doesn't seem right to me. It seems over-optimistic, and therefore I think we're likely to see a negative surprise in the upcoming numbers.
Right. So if we do get this negative surprise in the data, what reaction can we expect in the euro?
Well, naturally, you would expect a negative reaction in the euro as well. Now, having said that, I think that a lot of traders already expect a weak number. I don't think, the economists might be optimistic, but I think the traders are much more realistic. So I wouldn't expect any huge negative reaction in the euro, but it is likely to be negative, especially if the PMI numbers drop below 50, which would signal a contraction in the European economy, and therefore it would increase the risk of a recession. I think that's a real risk, even though it might not happen immediately. It might take another month or so, for example. In any case, I'd argue for a negative reaction in the euro. And, just zooming out a little bit, we also have a summit between European leaders taking place on Thursday and Friday. That's going to be really important. What are they going to do? How are they going to help the consumers? Are they going to cut taxes on fuel, for example, like the United Kingdom just did? And, obviously, the near-term reaction in the euro, the most important variable is going to be what happens with Ukraine. Do we get a ceasefire or not? That's a big question in the near term.
Marios, thanks so much. And thanks for joining us at xm.com.